Hi, everyone. Has this ever happened to you? You meet someone, nice person, maybe even really attractive, and they ask you one simple question in English. Just one. Like, hey, so what do you do? And suddenly your brain just stops working completely. Every single English word you've ever learned in your entire life just vanishes. Poof, gone.
Hey, I'm Biplov. Great to be here. I used to absolutely freeze, like literal silence, palms sweaty, thinking of grammar instead of talking. So I'm excited to share what worked for me.
Perfect. Today, we'll walk through 6 clear segments. First, we will understand the small talk freeze. Second, we will learn the 3-second rule. Third, we will talk on 5 universal topics you can use anywhere. Fourth, swap textbook English for real English. Then fifth, a live practice session, so please speak out loud with us. And finally, we will wrap up with a challenge. Ready, Biplov?
Ready? Let's do it!
Okay, let's start with segment 1, the small talk freeze. You know this moment. Someone asks a casual question and suddenly your brain feels like a blank screen. You search for a perfect sentence and by the time you find it, the conversation has moved on. Textbooks train grammar, not the quick reflexes we need in real life. That's the gap. What do you guys think? Why does this?
For me, it was about pressure. I wanted to sound perfect, so I rehearsed full sentences in my head. When I was thrown off, nothing came out. Also, cultural expectations, like when do you smile, when do you joke, those took time to learn. But the freeze isn't about ability, it's about the brain trying to build from scratch under stress.
Exactly. So, good news is that you can build a safety net of responses so your brain isn't inventing a sentence from zero. That's segment 2, the 3-second rule. Here's the idea. Have short, ready-made phrases you can use for the first 3 seconds, so you avoid awkward silence and buy yourself time to think. Think of it as autopilot.
I love this one. I started using an autopilot phrase at work. When someone approached my desk, I'd say, "Oh, hi, great to see you. What's up?" It sounds simple, but it gave me 2 seconds to process and then continue. Those seconds made all the difference.
Yes, a ready phrase has 3 jobs. Stop silence, show friendliness, and open the door to follow up. Examples, nice to see you. That's interesting. Tell me more. Oh, you're here. How's your day going? Those are short, natural, and useful in most situations.
Could we give listeners a few categories of ready phrases, like one for greetings, one for surprise, one to stall politely?
Absolutely. For greetings, hey, good to see you. For surprise, oh, really? No way. Tell me. For stall or pause, that's a good question. Let me think for a second. And for agreement or validation, I totally get that. And curiosity, oh, how did that happen?
I practiced them in front of the mirror and while walking to the bus stop. Odd, but effective.
Nice. Quick tip, don't over-polish these. Aim for warmth, not perfection. Okay, segment 3, 5 universal conversation topics. These are weather, the weekend, food, compliments, and work/hobbies. They work because they're low risk and relatable. Let's give examples and a few follow-ups for each.
Weather first? Seems boring, but it's magic in airports and elevators.
Right, weather. While having conversation on weather, you can use starter line. Crazy weather this week, huh? Follow-ups. Did it affect your commute? Do you like this kind of weather? Or add a small personal detail. I love this weather. It makes me want coffee and a walk. That personal detail builds warmth.
At my first week at a new company, I used a weather opener. Someone replied, "Yes, can you believe the rain?" I followed with, "Yeah, I ended up buying a new umbrella. It was a small disaster." And that little story got a laugh and a 5-minute chat. Simple.
Good story. Next, the weekend. For starter, did you do anything nice this weekend? Follow-ups. Where did you go? Oh, that sounds fun. What did you like most? Weekends invite storytelling and give you room to ask about preferences.
I asked that once at a team lunch, and someone mentioned hiking. I said, I love hiking, but I'm still learning trails here. They immediately recommended a spot. We ended up going as a group the next weekend. That's how teammates become friends.
Third, food. Everyone eats. A starter, this place has great coffee. Have you tried it? Follow-ups. What's your favorite dish? Any good recommendations? Food also invites cultural exchange, which is golden for international listeners.
Yes, people light up talking about food. I used that with a neighbor and we swapped recipes. It felt less like practicing English and more like connecting.
Fourth, compliments. Keep them genuine and specific. I love your jacket. Where did you get it? Follow-ups. That looks great on you. Is it new? Compliments show attention and make people feel good, which opens them up.
Just be careful. Keep compliments appropriate for the workplace. A compliment about work or idea is usually safest. I liked your slide on X. How did you put that together?
Great caveat. Last, work and hobbies. Starter, what do you do here? Or what do you like to do outside of work? Follow-ups, what got you into that? How long have you been doing it? These allow you to find shared interests fast.
And if you don't know an answer, say so. Saying, I've never tried that. How does it work? Is a good follow-up. People enjoy explaining.
Exactly. Okay, segment 4. Textbook English versus real English. We'll do a quick-fire swap exercise. I say a stiff textbook line, Biplov swaps it to a natural version. Then we'll offer variations. Ready?
Let's go. I'm ready to rescue some textbook phrases.
How do you do? Swap it.
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Biplov. How's it going?
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Biplov. How's it going?
So, how was your weekend? Do anything fun?
Textbook, I am of the opinion that this meeting requires further discussion. Swap.
I think we should spend a bit more time on this in our next meeting. What do you think?
Could you please elaborate?
Oh, can you tell me a bit more about that? Or simply, how did that happen? Both invite story.
See that? The idea is to use shorter words, contractions, and a friendly tone. Real English is about rhythm and warmth, not perfect grammar.
I remember reading emails that sounded like legal documents and thinking, who wrote this? People respond to human tone.
Exactly. Now, segment 5, live practice drill. This is where we get you moving. We'll simulate 3 short situations, a workplace corridor encounter, a coffee shop interaction, and a networking event. Listeners, please speak out loud with us. I'll prompt, then you respond. We'll give ready phrases and follow-ups. Speak even if you're in public. Whisper if needed, but do it.
Yes. Voice practice builds muscle memory. I'm doing it with you now.
Hey, good morning. How's your day? Did you grab coffee yet?
Try it again with a different tone. Friendly, surprised, or busy.
Situation 2, coffee shop. Barista hands you a cup and says, "Here's your drink." Respond, "Thanks so much. This looks great. What's in it?" Or simply, "Thanks, you made my day." Try it now.
If someone comments on your laptop sticker or shirt, use a compliment starter. Oh, thanks. I love that band too. Have you been to their show?
Hi, Sam. I'm Annie. Nice to meet you. What brings you here tonight? Do you come to these events often? Practice now.
And if you feel nervous, use the 3-second rule stall. Oh, that's a great question. 1 sec. Then gather yourself. Say it with me.
Okay, mini challenge. We'll give you 5 seconds to give a reply to this prompt out loud. How was your weekend? We'll count silently. Good. If you stumbled, try one of these. Pretty good. I visited a new cafe and read a lot. Or, relaxing. I caught up on sleep and went for a long walk. Rehearse both.
Listeners, don't worry about sounding perfect. Aim for genuine. When in doubt, say a short story. I tried a new recipe and it became a whole thing. People love a tiny narrative.
Now, a short role play between us. I'll be a colleague at the coffee machine, and you be the new person, Biplov. Start.
Hey, Annie. I'm Biplov. I just joined the team this week.
Oh, hi, Biplov. Welcome. How's your first week been?
It's been intense, but fun. I keep learning new tools. By the way, do people here go for lunch together?
Yes, some of us do. On Thursdays, we usually go to the park. If you want, come with us. It's a great way to meet everyone.
That sounds great. I'd love to. Thanks, Annie.
See? Short, friendly, and inviting. That conversation took maybe 20 seconds and did the job.
And the 3-second rule popped in when I said, "Oh, hi, Biplov. Welcome." That gave me time to think about the invite.
Exactly. A few more practice prompts for listeners. 1. Where are you from originally? 2. Do you have any hobbies? 3. Have you tried any local food yet? Answer each aloud using a ready phrase first, then a one-sentence detail.
Okay, I'll model one. Question: do you have any hobbies? Quick reply: yeah, I love cooking. I like trying recipes from different countries, especially curries.
Good. Quick note about follow-ups. Aim for open-ended questions, those that can't be answered with yes or no. They keep the conversation flowing. For example, instead of, do you like coffee? Say, what's your favorite coffee place?
Also, if you don't understand a word, it's okay to ask. Sorry, could you repeat that? Or, what does X mean? Most people will appreciate your curiosity.
And if you need to fix grammar or rephrase mid-sentence, oh, what I mean is, people are forgiving and prefer communication to perfection. Oh, what I mean is, people are forgiving and prefer communication to perfection.
Now, let's talk about pacing. Pause naturally. You don't need to fill every gap. Short silences are fine. They give you time and make the conversation feel thoughtful.
Good point. We also want to cover body language quickly. Smile, nod, maintain an open posture. For many of you, cultural norms differ, so start with a friendly smile and watch how others respond.
In my experience, matching energy works. If someone's very formal, be a bit formal. If they're casual, match that. It reduces friction.
All right, segment 6, wrap up and call to action. Key takeaways. 1. The freeze is normal. It's not incompetence. 2. Use the 3-second rule with ready phrases to buy thinking time. 3. Keep 5 universal topics handy: weather, weekend, food, compliments, work/hobbies. 4. Swap textbook lines for warm, shorter phrases. 5. Practice out loud, daily, even 5 minutes.
Final challenge from me. For the next 7 days, start at least one short conversation out loud with a neighbor, barista, or colleague. Use one ready phrase and one follow-up. Tell us what happened. It really accelerates confidence.
And from me, record yourself for 1 minute answering a simple prompt. What did you do this weekend? Listen back and notice small wins, friendly tone, a pause used well, a natural laugh. Share your progress in our community. Post a short message or voice note.
If you tried what we did today, tell someone, "I used the 3-second rule and it helped." It normalizes practice and makes you feel good.
Before we go, quick micro practice. Repeat after me out loud. Hey, good to see you. How's your day going? Great. Next, I love that jacket. Where did you get it? One more. Oh, that's cool. Tell me more about that. Nice work.
You're doing great. Remember, progress over perfection. My last piece of advice, be curious rather than correct. Curiosity creates connection faster than flawless grammar.
Thank you, Biplov. Any last nervousness tips?
Yes, breathe. Seriously. Inhale before you speak. Slows the voice, gives you a second to choose a ready phrase, makes you sound confident. Okay?
Perfect. All right, everyone. That's it for day 4. Use the 3-second rule and reach out to comment section to share your progress. We'll be back tomorrow with day 5. Start handling difficult small talk, like interruptive sentences and awkward silences.
Thanks for having me, Annie. And to everyone listening, start small, be kind to yourself, and talk to someone today. Even a short hello counts.
Bye for now. Speak out loud and we'll hear about your progress. Subscribe.